All right, I want to talk about the National Guards in Memphis. Yeah, I want to talk about what's going on. We already know we had some success in DC. I've been advocating for trying to get the troops in Chicago, not advocating like that, just having conversations about saying how the National Guards need to come to Chicago. That's my homeland. I don't live there no more, but I still got family out there, and it's treacherous. You know what I'm saying? It's treacherous. And I understand how people mindset work because I used to be on that other side. You know what I'm saying? When I wasn't where I'm at now, right? Living a more positive life, having good energy around me, things of that nature, right? So, what I don't understand about why people, I do understand, but what I don't understand is how people still walking around with this same mindset. People still walking around with this same mindset. Like, I believe that there should be an IQ scanner. There should be an IQ scanner before some people even have the ability to post on certain topics. If the app diagnoses you with low intelligence, you shouldn't even be having a page on social media because people insert their opinions so much and it just be ridiculous, right? So let's get into this video where this lady is talking about, it's pointless it's pointless to bring the National Guards, to bring the troops to Memphis. And I'm going to prove to you why that is the most, especially after the results. I'm going to prove to you exactly why that is the most dumbest statement that could be ever made on the face of this planet, based on the results alone. All right, so let's get into it. Yeah, we got to react to this one, family. She went nuts. Oh yeah, we got bourbon in the building, so you know Master Quency talking this stuff. Make sure listen. Do not drink alcohol; it's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're an adult, and you take care of your responsibilities as a man or woman, it ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, enjoying yourself every now and then. Everything is all about moderation. Moderate yourself. Moderate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cool, right? This is bad for you.
Yeah, I live in Memphis, Tennessee. How I feel about the troops coming here? Well, first of all, let me tell y'all, leaving my motherfucking apartment, I stay downtown Memphis.
She said what I think about the troops, as if anybody even gives a damn about what you think. You laying down in the bed with a blue bonnet on. Stop embarrassing us with these bonnets on, especially y'all grown ass men. You grown ass men who wear bonnets, you are a disgrace to the human
I went
atmosphere.
to drop my baby off for daycare. When I tell y'all, they was literally right down the street from us. Like they was grouped up. I'd probably say, I don't want to over exaggerate, but it was a lot of them. Maybe between 50 to 70 people, well, troops in military uniform. Standing outside. I know 5 of them was walking towards the Bass Pro Shop with one police officer. I'm guessing they trying to get the lay of the land or whatever. And I know another 5 was walking towards the river. So it was a lot of that motherfuckers. I was like, damn, I should have recorded that. But baby, I was trying to get somewhere. But anyway, how I feel about the whole situation is it's kind of stupid as
She said I was trying to get somewhere. Where the hell are you trying to go? You seem like you be in the bed all day watching TV shows. You be dipping your hands in a big bag. You know what I'm saying? The super sized bag of Doritos. Let me stop.
because one, y'all came at the wrong time. I can see if y'all got the
What does that mean? Family. To anybody who agree or disagree, write down in the comments right now, what does that mean? Y'all came at the wrong time. We finna get into it. We got some sauce. Stay tuned. Answer me that question in the comment section. What does that even mean, you came at the wrong time? When is it a wrong time?
In the summertime, but y'all just came at the wrong time. Like, the motherfuckers who need to be locked up is the motherfuckers stealing cars and all this shit. Them motherfuckers died now with their feet kicked up, waiting on y'all motherfuckers to leave so then they can terrorize again. But
now I'm going to prove to you how that statement is false. What she just said is false. This is why people do not need a platform who are diagnosed, not even diagnosed. Like, they literally should have a brain scanner on these apps, on these platforms, and they should scan your brain before you even create the account. And they should say, oh, well, your intelligence is too low for you to post. You can like on other people's stuff, but you can't leave a comment. You can't make a post. Your intelligence is too low.
Now that y'all are here, y'all are working with people that is hardworking, in school, got kids, actually are law-abiding citizens now. So now y'all coming to fuck with us, like, bro. So
what you saying is the criminals, right, are smarter than the normal average people. Because if the criminals are smart enough to say, hey, let me go ahead and stay in the crib and chill out, the National Guards are outside. Why would a normal average person who just go to work every day, minding his or her business, be outside getting messed with? And even if you are getting messed with, you're a citizen. You're not a criminal creating criminal activities. You getting messed with, it doesn't even make sense. They're going to have to leave you alone. Y'all act as if this was like war in Iraq. Like they just went, like they just came to Memphis and just started guns blazing, or you know what I'm saying, pulling people over for no apparent reason. And maybe they are doing that. I've been a victim of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people don't get harassed by police, right? Or National Guards for that matter. I'm not saying that does not happen, right? We all know that happens. But if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Stupid. So lately, Memphis been pretty quiet. But like I said, the mother do all the robbing, stealing, killing and shit. They inside now. So
that's false.
What was the point of y'all coming here? Like,
all right. So, like she said, what was the point of y'all coming here? What was the purpose in the National Guards coming here? This is something that she want to know. So, when did the National Guards even show up in the first place? September 29th through October, sometime now. They came in late September, right? The task force has made 803 arrests. Yeah. They made 803 arrests. Now we got to look at that and we got to say, oh, was this 800 innocent people who weren't doing anything? They didn't have no involvement in nothing. Like they just came to Memphis to lock up 800 innocent people. Well, let's just say half. Let's say half were innocent. Understand this. Over 40 people, over 40 children were missing and were found since Memphis task force came. Think about it like this. People are more concerned with innocent protesters being locked up over missing children being found and guns on the street that don't belong there. Y'all see where the world is at now? Do y'all see where we at right now in this world? People more concerned with innocent protesters than over 40 missing children found. I don't care. Let a couple of innocent people take that risk for these missing children. Why are we switching priorities, right? Why are we switching the priorities? It shows you're playing team chaos, not team community. In any situation or anything that has something to do with taking a risk, it's a risk. The National Guards are coming to Memphis, which means innocent people are going to get messed with. And the innocent people that are going to get messed with, right? Them 49 children are still going to wind up not being found. And that's a problem. That's an issue. People should not be more concerned with innocent protesters being locked up over missing children being found and guns off the streets. What are we even talking about? What are we talking about here? We have to understand that this is an issue, right? So let's get into the statistics, right? So it was 803 arrests, including homicide suspects, 94 firearm offenses, narcotic offenses, and 297 active warrants. That means out of the 803 people that were locked up, 297 active warrants were issued. Out of the 800 people that was arrested, 297 of them had warrants. 40, this is the one that I'm really honing in on. 43 missing children were found since the National Guards has came to Memphis. What are we even talking about here? The priorities are messed up. The priorities are messed up. People are more worried about innocent protesters being bystanders being messed with over missing children. There are some extreme results that has happened up out of this situation, right? I got to put the phone on do not disturb. Let's get more into it. We finna get deeper into this. It's insane work. Insane work. All right, so look. Memphis Safe Task Force arrests reach 800. Right? I got to start making sure that I give receipts. Because I think people just be talking. People think I just be talking out my ass. The Department of Justice has announced more arrests made from the Memphis Safe Task Force. The DOJ says from September 29th through October 12th, there have been 803 arrests. Those arrests include 6 homicide suspects. That means because we have a lot of people that's low intelligence and believe that they came at the wrong time. They have no reason for being here, right? Work that the police couldn't do. 6 homicide suspects. That means these 6 people were already homicide suspects. 79 narcotic offenses. 79. That means people who are trafficking, you know what. Now back in my days, I would have been upset if the National Guards was coming too, if I was still in that business. So you gotta look at people who have an issue with the National Guards coming, and then you gotta think about like, well, what are you doing? What kind of business do you have going on? 94 firearm offenses. 297 warrants. That means these people have warrants. They have actively already committed a crime. There's no innocence in none of these so far. 2 violations of parole. I mean, 2 out of the 800 people violated their parole. 34 sex offenses. 34 X offenses. 130 other. Well, maybe those was the innocent bystanders. I don't know. But due to calculation, was 131. Let's go with this logic. If 131 people, let's just say those were innocent people, and they just messed with these people for no reason, and now they're locked up because the National Guards arrested them for no reason. Let's go with that logic. What's worse to all you low intelligence people? What's worse? 131 innocent people being locked up, or 49 missing children? I might be inaccurate with the number. More than 40 missing children were found. So what's worse? Put down in the comment section what's worse. I want to see how many people, I want to see what people's intelligence level is at. Or people who have, you know what I'm saying? Over 40 missing children have been found since the National Guards stepped into Memphis. What's worse? 49 missing children or 131 people who were just arrested for no reason? Well, out of them 131 people, they can get out, prove their case, whatnot. People do get unfairly treated by the law a lot. But those 40 children, 40 plus children, they'll still be missing. This is what we're dealing with right now. This is what we are dealing with right now. Low intelligence people. 161 administrative. I don't even know what that means. The DOJ says the above administrative arrests related to immigration violations such as individuals that do not have legal status in the U.S. So that's what that means. 43 missing children, not 49. So 803 arrests. 803 arrests. 94 firearm offenses in that stretch. 48 illegal guns seized in a 5-day surge. 43 missing children located and returned to safety. Up to 175 illegal firearms confiscated in the first 2 weeks of the operation. Why are people whining about the National Guards if they are doing the jobs that your local police are not doing? The police ain't fine. It's all good till it's your child. It's your child. Imagine your child missing and you're fighting for the National Guards to not come. You never see your child again, but you're fighting for some innocent person that you don't even know who out here protesting or doing whatever and wind up getting locked up off some BS, unjustified BS, right? And then your child would have never gotten found if the National Guards didn't. Just imagine that. Am I making sense? Am I the one crazy? Am I the freaking lunatic? Let me know. Am I the fucking lunatic out here? I'm lost for words. It helps. What this should do is it helps restore public confidence in communities where fear and crime have ruled for way too long, replacing the what if with we're doing something. It's confusing. I have to keep repeating this. What's more important? A couple of innocent people getting locked up versus over 43 missing children being found. Which one is worse? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Say, hey, Master Quency, I think you nuts. I think you crazy. And you shouldn't be talking about this. You should just stick to talking about trading and talking about stocks. Let me know. Because I'm not the person that just going to get online and talk. My intelligence level, I'm not the brightest up under the sun. But before I get online and get to talking about some stuff like I know, I'm going to make sure I do my due diligence. I'm going to make sure I research. I'm going to make sure I go that extra mile. And this is crazy. Like, she really thought she was talking about, come on, man. She really thought she was.
Yeah, I live in Memphis, Tennessee. How I feel about the troops coming here? Well, first.
How do you feel about the troops? Nobody gives a damn about how you feel about the troops being here. You literally said out your mouth they came at the wrong time, but I just proved that they came at the exact right time because and nobody, I don't think anybody cares more about the next generation and these kids more than I do. I don't think nobody else in the world does, right? Because a lot of what I do is for the next generation. So if the results came out that 43 missing children were found, I'm all for it. Bring the National Guards everywhere. Bring them everywhere. Let's get all these missing children found. How about that? Gotta be out your mind. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, Master Quency. Make sure you work, hustle, and invest. Oh, yeah, you already know. You already know. We got to talk about this stuff. We got to start exposing the people who are engaged in low-life activity. I expect YNs to think this way. I'm not even knocking them. I was that age and I used to be on different things than I am on now. I expect that out of them. Who grew up in, single mother homes or grew up in the worst neighborhoods. I get it, right? But what I don't get is for these adults, these people over 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, the National Guards should not come because we don't like Trump. We don't, whatever he does or say, I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to. He brought the National Guards. The National Guards did what they were supposed to do and brought them children home.